Start, bench, cut. We've all played this, we've been in high school, middle school, just sitting there talking around with your friends. And right now, we're not talking, all time. We're talking just based on this season. So forget what they did last year, forget what they did a couple years ago. Let's look at what they did this season. So let's go ahead and get into this. That's cool with you, my brother?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's
That's
get it. Let's get it. This is gonna be a tough one. Jay, I'm gonna hit you with some Jay. That's just like I was trying to figure some of these out, and I'm like, I don't even think I know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
know.
So let me hit you with the first one, Jay.
I saw him.
Okay,
Go
here
ahead.
we go. Star bench cut. SGA, Anthony Edwards, or Jason Tatum. I'm putting you in a tough predicament.
I don't like how you because it's just gonna come off as shade and slander and all this other. Like, I don't like. All
Sorry,
right.
Jay. I'm sorry, Jay. That's what we do over here at Clutch
All
Talk,
right.
man. We
So
ask the hard hitting questions.
right? Because I love Jason Tatum's game. When they started out like that.
Ah!
You know, when they started out like that. Let me sandwich it with some good, and then you throw in the middle. I'm like, so I love Jason Tatum's game, but
Yeah, I knew the bet was
uh,
coming.
yeah, but um, I'm sorry, SGA
On
is
another
the
level.
starter, clear cut. Like there's only one question to be said about SGA at this point, which is, and I want to. I mean, I'm sure I'll bring this up again, but my only question is when they start swallowing the whistle a little bit in the playoffs, how effective and how efficient is he going to be? That's it. Other than that, he's my starter. I don't think there's much to be said about why, and that's him. Um, then it comes down to Ant and JT, and I think Ant, like, he is. I mean, no fear. I mean, he did sell a couple free throws. Was that a week or two ago?
Yep. He did
But
sell on those.
I think he fears no man in the league, and he is relentless. His his in between game, his like his pull up is a lot better, a lot smoother than I ever thought it would be. And so with JT, it comes down to his efficiency. I don't know if it's ever going to quite be at the level of some of the most efficient in the
Mhm.
league. And while he is a better, more committed defender, um, I, I this isn't shade towards him. I just like Shea and Ant just a little bit more.
That's real, bro. And I am right there with you, dog. I'm absolutely starting SGA without a question of doubt. I mean, out of the three, he's played the most games at 48. He's
Yeah,
averaging the most points, the most assists, the most steals, the most blocks,
yeah.
the best free throw percentage, and the best field goal percentage. And by the way, his field goal percentage is like drastically better than both Ants and Jason Tatum's. SGA is at 54% from the field, while Tatum is at 47 and Anthony Edwards is at 46. So that is a huge jump. And
What is
also,
your
what's up?
Go ahead.
No, no, no. I
Go
was
ahead.
just, I was gonna say, like, you talk about like having no fear, and I'm right there with you. I think Anthony Edwards have no fear, but I think SGA has even less fear because that boy don't care if it's Wembanyama in there. He is going in and he's trying to put him in the rim, or he's trying to lay it somehow, and he's gonna get some
Yeah.
free throw line. So
Ezzy. Yeah.
yeah, and also think
What is
out of
your favorite part?
sorry, I'm so sorry, Jay. So go ahead, talk to me.
No, no, no. All I was gonna say was, what is your favorite part of SGA's game?
Honestly, my favorite part of his game is his footwork. He has
Mm,
elite footwork, dog. You would have thought in his past life he was a big. You really would have thought
yes.
in his past life he was a big. He gets to that like he gets to the hoop and then he stops on a dime and his footwork, the way he moves his shoulder, the way he moves his hip, boy, them up fakes and he just goes up and under to the hoop almost
Hmm.
every time. I love SGA, and also out of all three of
Yeah,
these guys, I think he's the easiest to build around. To be real with you, out of
I
Ant
agree.
and
I
JT.
agree. His versatility, like I think the more his offensive usage dials up, just like every other elite player in the league, the more their offensive usage dials up, their defense, they start picking spots to cheat and whatever. But when they get to the highest leverage moments, can they turn up defensively? And I have no doubts about Shea being able to be accountable on the defensive end when that time comes. But countless times, I watch him hit somebody with a step back, and I watch them fly the other way. And his is so pristine when he steps back and then the jump, and he lands in the exact same spot every single time that he jumps. And it's just it's butter. It is, but I'm like, what? Okay.
Dang, man. Honestly, SGA is a hooper's hooper. Like, you want to talk about a hooper? That's a hooper's hooper. But let's keep it pushing, brother. Start bench cut. Devin Booker, De'Aaron Fox, or Donovan Mitchell. A little bit easier than the last one, but still tough.
I hate this, dude. I hate this because I don't like the negative connotation with somebody you're cutting.
We can say trade.
I'm gonna cut De'Aaron Fox. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because it's like Booker. I don't even see SGA for most of what SGA does. So like Booker, like I'm not messing with that. And I've never been the biggest Donovan Mitchell fan. I never have been. But watching, especially the last month or so in Cleveland, he has been putting in work. And while I do not think he's long for Cleveland, yeah, he has been putting that backpack on.
He's been putting that backpack on and walking around Cleveland.
He has been. And that gives me the nod over De'Aaron Fox. But De'Aaron Fox is banging out the three, I think, at a career high. And he's 1A for Sacramento. He's every part of their, them no longer being the laughing stock of the league.
Yep.
And I got nothing but real good things to say about him. Donovan Mitchell, when all the chips is on the table, shows up. I have no questions about that at all. And Booker is just a shade below those top 3 or 4 guards in the league. Like he's just like next in line. And he's the starter in this group.
All right, Jay. Here's where the show takes a turn. Jay, because you're right. Like you're right. And I don't even have the numbers to back this up because the numbers don't back me up. This is a strictly eye test. Okay. But I'm actually going to start De'Aaron Fox. And I know that, and I know that's surprising because it's like, damn, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. And you're right. Donovan Mitchell's been straight backpacking Cleveland the last couple of months. But the only thing that De'Aaron Fox has over these players is the fact that he's played the most games than these guys. But I mean, scoring wise, Donovan Mitchell's at 28, Devin Booker's at 28, De'Aaron Fox is right there at 27. So it's not like De'Aaron Fox is like a wildly worse scorer than both Booker and Donovan Mitchell. But I honestly, bro, I'm gonna be real. Like maybe this is because I'm on the low. I'm a Lakers fan, but on the low, I'm a Kings fan because I'm over here in Sacramento. I go to the Sacramento Kings game sometimes. So I watch De'Aaron Fox play a lot, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. I actually trust his playmaking ability more than both Donovan Mitchell and Devin Booker. Like, and I know that might sound crazy because Devin Booker's averaging more assists, Donovan Mitchell's averaging more assists, but between Devin Booker and between Donovan Mitchell and De'Aaron Fox, the assist difference isn't that big. For Devin Booker and De'Aaron Fox, it's a little bit bigger. Devin Booker's averaging 7.2, while De'Aaron Fox is only averaging 5. But my thing is, look at his team, and I mean, he's been given the point guard responsibility. So you got Kevin Durant with him. I don't think De'Aaron Fox has something like that, but dog, I just think I see the way De'Aaron Fox sets up an offense. Like he doesn't even necessarily have to have the ball to play make. He can run that DHO action with Sabonis, that little handoff at the top, and he can play make off that. Like I don't know. So numbers wise, like I'm wrong. So the comment section probably gonna grill me, whatever. I don't really care. But I'm telling you what I see. This is an eye test, and I'm gonna go ahead and start De'Aaron Fox. This is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna bench Devin Booker and cut Donovan Mitchell, but I mean, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, Jay. I'm not even going to talk. I don't got numbers to back it up, but that's where I'm at.
To each his own, and I can't argue that. I guess the area that I would be with you 1,000%, except for what I saw from Donovan Mitchell in that series that him and Jamal Murray went at it, and I was just like, and I've seen him time after time, like attack the moment.
Yeah.
And so, not that De'Aaron Fox is not capable of it, because I think he's hasn't had the same opportunities that
Mhm.
Donovan Mitchell has. It's just that because I know that, because De'Aaron Fox is so quick, dude. He's so
So
quick.
fast. Insane.
Like, I'd be afraid to stand in front of him. But like, but you can't fake what Donovan Mitchell did. So like, I know he has that, and
I'll give you that. I'll give
yeah.
you that. Yeah. I mean, I have no rebuttal points to that, brother, to be honest. But all right, let's get into this last one right here. We got Jalen Brunson, Star Bench Cup. We got Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, and Damian Lillard.
This isn't fun.
This
That's
isn't
not even
fun.
okay. This ain't not even a good question, dude. It's not, but we'll roll with it. Go ahead. You first.
You know
You
why I
first.
wanted to throw this in there? Because of the whole All-Star dilemma, right? Because of the whole All-Star dilemma.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
you
that was a
know,
good one.
that
You're right.
the
Yeah.
the whole All-Star dilemma. I mean,
Yeah.
we know both me and you think Jalen Brunson should have started. You actually swayed me a couple episodes ago. We had talked about that.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked that episode out, y'all go check that episode out. We have my boy Jason. We was talking about some All-Star starters, but we decided on Jalen Brunson. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Jalen Brunson. He's played the most games out of all three of these guys, averaging the most points on the best 3-point percentage, and he's doing this as the number one option. I'm going to go ahead and bench Tyrese Halliburton because, I mean, literally besides points and games played and 3-point percentage, Tyrese Halliburton leads both of these guys in literally every single category. And in my opinion, this is completely subjective, so relax, everybody out there. He plays the most fun brand of basketball. Like between those three guys, if I could pick one player to watch, I'd pick Tyrese Halliburton. Very fun to watch. And I'm going to go ahead and cut Dame because, yes, he's putting up big time numbers, but not number one option. And it just doesn't feel the same anymore, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, you tell me, maybe I'm wrong. Like, I used to watch Dame in Portland, and every time he touched the ball, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh, what's going to happen? I just don't feel that same way this year. So that's where I'm at with that, brother.
And you're starting.
I'm starting Brunson. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, no commentary needed. No commentary needed. Okay. Right. I'm gonna switch it a little bit. I'm gonna start Tyrese. I'm gonna bench Brunson. I'm gonna cut Dame. And this actually hurts my soul a little bit. You know, he's from the Bay, and like, I love everything about Dame. The only demerit I could possibly give him is he was talking out of both sides of his mouth a little bit towards the end of Portland there. But everything else, I mean, he has been a first class superstar. But he is now. He's not even a 1B. He's a 2A to Giannis. And this is really more about Tyrese and Jalen Brunson. They're just, between Mr. Shifty himself, Jalen Brunson, like, I just am in a state of shock every time I watch him do work where he's not the fastest guy. He's pretty much always the shortest guy. And he still gets it done, and can't nobody stop him from getting anywhere on the court that he wants to be at. So that's an easy bench for me. And then Tyrese Halliburton, the brand of basketball, you hit it on the nail on the head. And I think that he is a catalyst for that whole team. Like, I think he multiplies everybody else you put on there, and you can't say enough about him. And the sky's the limit. Now, when his 3-pointer was like a little sus, like, you're like, but when that started hitting at the consistency and the efficiency, like, now that's a game changer.
That boy, like, I think that boy shoots from the parking lot, dog. That boy shoots from the parking lot, dog. That is crazy. And his shot is so ugly, bro. His shot is
it ain't
so
the prettiest.
hideous. But bro, it be rainbow in it. Every time I'm like, bro, what? No, I love that, bro. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.